How's it going, guys? My name is Brad Thomas. I wanted to share with you a couple ideas I've been having on some stretches incorporating Thomas Myers myofascial meridians or anatomy trains, and kind of incorporating some different stretches that I've learned from physical therapists like Ray Cook and Kelly Starrett. So the first stretch I want to go through with you is iteration of what's called the Bretzel. So the Bretzel 2.0 specifically. So the Bretzel 2.0 is a stretch that I learned from Ray Cook online, never met him. But so I learned this stretch and it's for the posterior chain of muscles. So running from your glutes up into your lat. So those muscles are connected through the thoracolumbar fascia, and that's dictated through the functional back line in the work of Thomas Myers, or the posterior oblique sling and the work of Andre Vliming. So the stretch looks like this. I'm going to start in a kind of box pattern with my legs. Arm comes over here, and I'm going to rotate over this front leg. So what this is doing is my bottom leg is nice and flexed, and as I'm rotating over, I'm incorporating some stretching into my lat. Now already here I'm starting to feel a little tightness, so I'm gonna relax and breathe through it, okay? So my goal here is to get perpendicular here with the wall. Now, traditionally in this stretch, I would take my opposite arm, throw it under this left hand, and lean away, increasing the stretch of my glutes. However, I was thinking we want to incorporate more of the lat because that is the train we're trying to stretch. So looking at some of the work from Kelly Starrett, he uses bands a lot in his self-mobilization work. So for Kelly Starrett, he would use something like a band and bring that to pull your arm into flexion, giving you a nice stretch through that lat. So we could, in essence, combine these two stretches to make it more effective. So taking the Bretzel and adding in a lat stretch. So I'm going to set up in my box position with my shins, externally rotate my arm, and bring myself into the Bretzel position now, with my arm being pulled overhead, increasing the stretch on my lat, and the band is simultaneously also pulling me into more rotation. That extra rotation is going to continue to stretch some of the smaller segmental muscles in your spine, and also incorporate a greater load onto your glutes and latissimus dorsi. So from here I can just breathe nice and deep and relax and kind of hang out in this position. The band also helps take away some of the work you have to do to maintain this position by pulling you into that rotation. So there you have it. That's my take on the Bretzel 2.0.